Nicolas Sarkozy to the rescue today in the Central African nation of Chad. The French president flew in to negotiate the release of some Europeans arrested for allegedly tracking in children. This dramatic story has been grabbing headlines for more than a week, but the CBC's David Common has the latest tonight.
The surprise arrival of the French president in Chad is just the latest step in a bizarre story and international controversy. 10 days ago, the French charity Zoe's Ark tried to spirit 103 children out of Chad to waiting families in France. The charity insisted the kids were orphans from war-torn Darfur in neighboring Sudan. As it turns out, they have adult relatives and do not live in Darfur. So Chad charged the aid workers, the crew from their chartered plane, and 3 accompanying journalists, 17 in all from France and Spain, with involvement in child trafficking. Today, Nicolas Sarkozy was their savior, at least for 7 of them, negotiating the release of the journalists and flight attendants. We're very relieved, but our thoughts are with those who stayed behind, said one of the journalists. They're not criminals. They did a beautiful job.
So he's currently on the plane back to France.
Though a French TV station broadcast video tonight of what it says was the elaborate deceit the charity planned. Fake bandages and blood were used to make the children look injured. Then the kids practiced how to quickly board the plane. Even the charity's founder knew the authorities might give chase. If they want to arrest us, he said, we have lawyers ready to fight. They were arrested and now face the prospect of years in Chad's terrible jails, something their supporters are keen to prevent. They must all come back, said the father of one aid worker. My daughter did her job. These are people led by the love of saving children. That may be, but Chadian authorities insist the group broke the law. The French president says the 2 countries are working to resolve the situation. Before leaving Chad, Sarkozy said he'd like the aid workers to be released and tried back in France. David Common, CBC News, Paris.